Oh, here we go again. More copyright music. Oh, lovely. Oh dear. I'm gonna survive this one. Nope. Between lightning and everything. Lightning got me there in the end. Oh. Oh, I'm down again. Oh. Dear, oh dear. Oh no. On a wing and a prayer. Ah! Wait, whoops. I was gonna say when will it end? On a wing and a prayer. Whoops. Whoops. We'll just start that one again. Whoa. Whoa. No! Go away! Oh! Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh! No way. Fairly battered. Oh! I didn't even get out of that one. Oh! Ooh.
Flying in such stormy weather would have been a challenge for any skilled pilot.
Even so, easy.
George had decided to brave the storm and risk his own life to save his friends.
No way. No way.
Stunned to see her dear Freddie suffering, Anna quickly got to work.
Stay with me, you're gonna be...
Oh. Why can't I get the last one? Why wouldn't it let me take it? Seriously? Are you completely banjaxed or what's the story?
Stay with me, you're gonna be...
Okay. Why won't it? Okay.
Come on, stay with me. Come on, Freddy. Tiens bon.
That actually helped.
Come on, stay with me. You're fine.
Huh. Must be something wrong with it. Yeah.
Stay with me. Come on, stay with me.
Oh, he's very bad condition.
You're fine. Wonderful.
Ray! Thank you.
After 4 long years, Freddie's injuries had ended his fight. Always the one to protect others, he would now be the one in need of care on the slow road to recovery. Despite his wounds, he remained in good spirits thanks to Anna by his side every step of the way. With Freddie out of commission, James took over as squad leader. For the Harlem Hellfighters, the experience on the ground remained brutal, and the memory of their fallen friends ever present. At that very moment, news of the truce being signed between the German and Allied forces made its way to the front. Anna was sent to relay the good news without delay.
Sound the alarm. Oh, ring the bell. Oh, alright, okay. How do I get there? Not that way, anyway. Through there. Facts. Armistice. After the collapse of its allies, November 4th, 1918 saw the surrender of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, military losses and revolutionary tensions. The German authorities asked for a truce. It was signed, it was signed in an armoured train car in Rathons on November 11th at 5:15, and it took effect on the same day at 11 on the Western Front. The announcement of the armistice was relayed by telegraph to the various units, which in turn played the bugle or rang bells to warn everybody that the war was over. Demobilization. After the armistice on November 11th, French, British, and American soldiers were gradually released from service. A photograph shows American soldiers returning their equipment before being released of service. The American fighting units rapidly returned to the US, while African American soldiers from the Service of Supply non-fighting units stayed behind to dig out and properly bury American fallen soldiers. French soldiers returned to civilian life upon the signing of the Treaty of Versailles on June 28, 1919. Croix de Guerre and Medals. In order to acknowledge exceptional feats by soldiers, the Croix de Guerre was established in 1915 to reward exceptional behavior during wartime. It was given to soldiers but also civilians, non-French nationals, institutions, units, regiments, ships, collectives, and rarely animals. Henry Johnson and Needham Roberts from the 369th were the first American recipients of this reward. Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles was signed on June 28, 1919 in the Palace of Versailles, Galerie des Glaces, between France, its 27 allied countries, and Germany. The treaty put the full responsibility of the war upon Germany and cut 13% of its territory. Versailles redrew new European geopolitics without solving border issues or questions of nationality. It was repudiated by the American Senate, and most of the German population saw it as a diktat rather than a treaty. Bugle. In 1918, on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, bugles and bells announced that the Great War had come to an end. Well, why are they all running that way? Ibrahim suit. Following the soldiers' return in December 1918, the nation of France gave each veteran 3 gifts: a monetary compensation, an Adrian helmet inscribed with Soldat de la Grande Guerre, Soldier of the Great War, and an Ibrahimi suit, so called after the Under-Secretary of War. This suit was considered so ridiculous that many soldiers preferred the cash compensation of 52 francs, approximately $70 today. US troops were given $60, about $1,200 today, and a train ticket home after discharge. What? Facial prosthetic. With modern surgery being in its infancy, many soldiers who suffered from shrapnel-induced facial wounds were fitted with these prosthetics to replace missing features. No. How do we get up? Oh. Dougie. Merci beaucoup. Oh yeah, that. Something's gonna go wrong, isn't it?
And just like that, at the 11th hour, on the 11th day of the 11th month, the war suddenly stopped. Bells rang all over the country, spreading the good news. The war was finally over. Seeking a new life far from the devastation of Europe, Anna and Freddie set off to make a home in the United States. Pending the outcome of the Treaty of Versailles, Ernst was still being held captive in France as a POW, forced to do hard labor. Thanks to George's flying and active valor, the RAF accepted him as one of their own. After being duly rewarded the Croix de Guerre by the French military, the Harlem Hellfighters were once again placed under American command.
No Man's Land near San Mehol, December 15,
And
1918.
while the Harlem Hellfighters prepared to return home, James and Lang Edwards volunteered to help the Service of Supply clean up the battlefield.
Ernst? Ernst!
James! Hey, moja glas! Leo!
Yes, sir.
Post-war work. After the war was over, it was time to rebuild. The destruction was massive. Cities, villages, farms, factories, transport systems, and infrastructure had been seriously hit. An estimated 850,000 buildings had been damaged, and a rebuilding campaign was launched as early as December 1918. The workforce for rebuilding was in large part composed of prisoners of war, free labor, and by non-French citizens hired on contract. American philanthropy. As soon as the conflict started, American charities such as the Fatherless Children of France, which aided orphans of war, started helping the victims. Rich Americans financed hospitals and care for the wounded. Thousands of charitable organizations were created and numerous fundraisers were held in the U.S. Prestigious foundations such as the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace helped rebuild entire cities, such as Reims, France. The image shows volunteers of the American Fund for French Wounded preparing surprise bags for the wounded. German POWs. German POWs held after the armistice acted as a leverage against the German army to make them comply with the Treaty of Versailles. They were used as free labor for extensive rebuilding work or to clear mines. The prisoners were repatriated in early 1920 under pressure from the American government. The US, however, refused the French government's request to send 400,000 civilian workers who would have been paid by the Weimar Republic to help with reconstruction. Unknown soldiers. The war, all told, resulted in a tremendous amount of death. Tens of thousands of bodies were unable to be buried properly or could not be retrieved by their families. In order to allow grieving spots for all of these families and to provide a national place of remembrance, numerous countries chose to create monuments of unknown soldiers whose bodies were retrieved from the battlefield. In the US, the unknown soldier was buried in Arlington in 1921. For the United Kingdom and countries that fought under the banner, a British soldier was buried in Westminster on November 11, 1920. Recently, however, Australia 1993, Canada 2000, and New Zealand 2004 brought back the remains of a fallen unknown soldier to their home soil to create their own memorials. The picture shows the military cemetery from Sunhole. In the background you can see the memorial for all the fallen soldiers. very nicely done. Careful. Ah, no. Gets you in the fields, doesn't it?
Dear James, I'm not sure where or when this message will find you, but please know that I've made every effort to contact you. The day had started so well. We were on our way to buy furniture for our home.
That's some furniture.
When some men told us we couldn't shop together. Freddie argued with them, and it ended badly. Freddie! Hold on, Freddie. Come on, Freddie. Don't leave me. No. Hold on. You're all right. You're all right. No. 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 Hold on. Come on, Freddie. No. Hold on. You're all right.
No.
You're all right. No. No. I couldn't save him. No. Freddie! No! I'm including the letter he intended to mail you. I'm sorry to share this horrible news. Your friend, Anna.
Dear James, I hope you're doing fine. I can't wait for you to come back home, and I bet you're feeling the same way. I'm sure you're keeping everyone in good cheer with those sweet melodies you play on your clarinet. I never imagined romance would come back into my life, especially during a war. But Anna and I are both enjoying a fresh start. None of this would have been possible without you. Your optimism and infectious spirit brought me back to life. It's also been such a joy to see you mature into the man you've become today. I'm so incredibly proud of you. With all that you've accomplished, I know now there are better days for us, for people who look like you and me. I'm certain that the future you and so many others fought for will become a reality. P.S. I hear there's going to be a parade in honor of those who served during the war. You should be home by then, and I will be right by your side. See you soon, little brother. Freddie.
No.
Don't tell me that's it. Can't leave it on a sour note like that.
Despite heroic efforts during the First World War, it would take nearly a century for the Harlem Hellfighters to finally get the recognition that they earned with their lives, their dignity, and their valiant hearts. And like so many other people dragged into this war on all sides, we should honor both the remembered and the forgotten, whose lives were indelibly altered, ruined, and far too often lost in the machinery and fate of the Great War.
Mr. Truce. No, in memory of our colleague, Mary Agnes Guy. Ah, no way. That's it. It's over. Wow. Doesn't seem to be as much in it as the previous one. Well, thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed.